Got it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Real Team Panda WOD Pod, or the WOD Pod with the Real Team Panda. My name is Pete Kernow. This is my lovely wife, Ava Kernow. Ava, say hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining. We'll give a little bit of time for you to hop on. We are live 005. This is number 5. Can you believe it? We've been consistent with this. Ave, can you believe it?
I can, actually.
Yes. She can believe it. Getting the phone set up here. We got a lot of cameras going on. If you are with us, you know that we've got some tech issues or things that we're working through. Notice the layout up here. The counter timer here is on Ava's head. This will give us a little bit of time frame. We're going to move that around. We're going to lose this. Boom. But you like that? Real team, hashtag the Real Team Panda. Got the 2 pandas up top. We've actually taken, Jesse recommended that, well, Ava mentioned the camera angle wasn't good, so I was in front. And that didn't look good, and so now the camera's up top a little bit. Where are you looking at? Are you looking like here?
I'm not sure where to look.
Like, so I think if I look in the camera, I'm looking at the camera.
That's the camera. Like, if I look at the camera, do I look like I'm looking up, or do I look like I'm looking at the
No, you look like you're looking at the camera.
Oh, okay.
And so if we look at the camera, that's
I mean, when I'm addressing, yeah,
it's a little bit
I'll
higher. Like, I kind of want to look at the screen, but I'm not, because
it'd be like the ideal, perfect thing would be like the camera's right here.
Yeah, like inside the monitor.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Where's that Google at? Jesse, where's Google? Google
No,
make that
that's why the Mac is good, because the camera is on top of the computer right there.
Yeah, the camera's right here.
Yeah, which is helpful.
I mean, yeah. Well,
I think it is.
All right. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. We are having our coffee. And did you get some of that coffee from here?
I did.
You did? It's good, right?
It is.
Yeah, so we talked a little bit about this morning as far as getting coffee with the morning. Jason was excited. Jason had this morning. And if you didn't catch... If you didn't catch my talk this morning on CrossFit, Jason had some car issues. His engine blew up. That's the Suburban he just bought.
No way.
Yeah, and so it's similar situation. I swear, people that hang out with us
have bad car situations?
Yes, they have bad car situations.
Nice.
But
thank you. That's not true.
Not true anymore. I mean, it has been historically correct.
That people who hang out with us have car issues.
Yes, people.
Oh my gosh.
Like, and it started with us, Ava.
Who's one other person that's had car issues?
You know, I know Mike was talking about Jamie, who had some car issues.
They've had car issues for a long time, right, Jamie?
You know, and then our whole other car issue with we had a new car, then we didn't have a new car, and then we had an old car, and then we didn't have an old car, and now we have an older car, or a newer car, but way more miles on that car, and that car has car issues, and you know, now the kids are in the back, we got no suspension, and we're bouncing around, and anyway, so but it's going to switch. It is going to switch.
I'm just curious, like, who else? Well, I knew Mariah and PJ had a car.
Yes, they're the same exact GMC. Yeah, they have car issues.
Marcia's definitely that girl has had car issues. Are you sure that their car issues haven't they didn't bring the bad car issues?
Nope. And I thought there was a
Maybe
mole.
There was a mole. Michigan.
There's a mole in the box with car issues, but I'm gonna say no because it started with us. Like, nobody had car issues until they met us. And then,
okay, so
boom,
Jason. So what about Jason?
So anyway, so he had car issues as well, but I just brought that up, meaning.
I thought he got his car. Didn't he take it to?
Yeah. Well.
high school.
Yeah, he's not too happy. Anyway, so they're figuring out some transportation issues. And but you know, at the end of the day, super thankful because it could have been way worse. You know.
Is that why he hasn't been able to make it in?
Yeah, I mean, excuse me. Probably I mean, you know, everybody has their reasons and their things, but like, car issues are real. Like, if you can't go anywhere, like you're done. You know, but you know, some people have to walk 10 miles to work and all that. So anyway, I don't want to spend too much time, but I really think this. We are very, very close to having like 0 car issues anymore. like zero. And
be
then that would be good for everybody because that's contagious too. As soon as we upgrade the car situation,
we'll make everyone else's car luck.
Yep. And then here's why I say it, Abe, because
excited.
here's why I say it, because most people that hang out with us, like, they don't have any health issues, do they? Like, you know, like they're getting fitter, they're getting healthier, their mindset's getting better. Like, so we bring all of these good things. I think one of the bad things that we bring.
We're going to take credit for their good health.
Oh, absolutely. Changing people's lives. There's no doubt about it. At the same time,
I love for people to chime in on this.
At the same time, we're bringing a lot of car issues, and that's on us, but we're going to change it. So, you know, we take that responsibility. And so if you hang out with us, like, you may have some car issues just a little bit, but not for long. So that's my rant on that.
Hopefully not, yeah.
All right, enough of the rant on that. I like this better, Abe. I like this flow better. I think we're even here. We're kind of. I still feel a little bit more in front. Is that true?
If I go like that.
All right, good. I like that. Yeah? All right, cool. All right, here we go. So we're going to go, we talk about question of the day, right? So I'm going to pop this up here on the screen. Boom. Oh, it's up here on the, we'll put it down here. So question of the day today is prepare for what? Did I go first yesterday, Abe? Is this your turn to go first?
Oh, all right.
Prepare for is the question of the day. So feel free, if you're joining us, just joining us, go ahead and drop the comments. Drop your answer in the comment section. And
I also think it's good, like, one more time to go over, and probably several more times to go over the rules to question of the day.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a few rules.
Yep, that's
one
a
of the
good
rules
point.
Is that there's no questions to question of the day.
I think that was the first rule. So rule number one, there are 0 questions to the question of the day. In fact, just real quick on this, we haven't had to say that one, bring that rule out in quite some time. And I just recently, I think it was last week, somebody asked the question to the question of the day, and we had to respond with that there are no questions to the question of the day. So rule number 1. 2?
You got it, or you want me
You
to
want?
go?
Yeah, I'm going to think.
All right. 2 is that there's no repeating answers.
Yep,
All right. I always say, like, the worst thing is to be in a room with 10 other people and they all get the same answer. So we do no repeating answers. If somebody takes your answer, you just got to come up with something quickly on the fly, all right? We all understand. You even can say, that was my answer, and we'll know, okay, that this answer you're about to tell us is not your first choice, but we appreciate the entertainment.
And we try, and we'll try to buy you a little bit of time, but you really have to answer.
And then the last rule is that there's no wrong answers, all right? Some answers are better than others. Some, like, will make me clap. I'm like, wow, those are so good. That's so true. And other ones I'll be like, no. I give my opinion, but there's no wrong answers.
No wrong answers.
My turn, though.
Yeah, prepare. There's a couple more rules, too, that I think that we had to add in there.
No, I don't like to make up any more additional rules.
No,
those are all, like, made-up rules after that.
No, they're not made-up rules. Like, these are real because we had, I'm going to, call him out. Pete Wagner, if he's watching, he might watch this one. When he gave multiple answers one day, so meaning,
yeah,
you what's your favorite fruit? He was like banana, strawberry, all of these things, and then, but then you got to think, you start taking other people's answers. You only get one answer, so that was another rule that we had to come up. Are there any more? I know that there's a couple, but
no, I don't like to put any more rules to question of the day.
Well, no, there's not, but there's some one-offs. But either way, all right, enough rules. Ava, prepare for.
Ooh. Prepare for a long winter. I mean, seriously though, like you do have to prepare, and it's like not just the preparation of like outside, because you're supposed to like winterize things here. I think, like, we don't do a good job, but you're supposed to winterize things, and, like, some people are, like, chopping wood already. I've seen a lot of wood piles in people's yards.
Jesse's got some wood.
I was going to ask him about that. What's going on? Where'd he get that tree from? I didn't know if there was a tree chopped down. But anyways, there's a lot of preparation, and then not just that, you got to get your mind right for the winter. You know, it's long, it's cold, it's snowy, and you're indoors, so you know you really got to prepare for that.
You do. You definitely do have to prepare for the winter.
The winter here in Michigan.
Yeah, no, that's true. In
My
San Diego,
yeah, my friends out in San Diego, my parents, they're living. They don't. I don't know what they don't need to prepare for winter.
No. Well, it's relative, right? So they're going, you know, it gets
What do they do?
cold in San Diego.
Well, it's chilly
it
there.
gets down to 50 at night, and that's chilly, especially when life is sunny and 70, you know?
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
yeah. But they pay for it, though, so it's a lot cheaper cost of living over here, so you got to pay for that weather out in San Diego. And I'll put it like this, Ave. You know, look at, there was a time where it was, like, really cold here, right? It's like 28 or something, and if Alexa was on, we'd ask her, but...
No, it's gonna get that cold though.
Well, I mean, it doesn't get to, like, there's places out there that are, like, negative 50 or...
We hit negatives here.
Well, yeah, barely, though, like, ish.
Really?
I mean, there's some times for sure, and then the wind chill or that it feels like that's definitely into the negatives. I mean, no doubt, Michigan is cold. I mean,
there's got to be someplace colder though. I don't know.
I mean, there is.
Montana,
No.
Minnesota.
Oh,
seems
yes.
like it's way colder.
Oh, in the U.S. alone, there's right. You got somebody
maybe-
watching. Check this
maybe
out. Hey, say
Alaska.
hello. Drop a comment. Drop a.
Is that our-
Oh, look, they're already off. On and off. Unbelievable.
got so
Can't even
excited.
keep anybody's attention for longer than. Look, the timer's on. We'll see how long the next person's on for.
Stop.
So,
All right, question of the day. Prepare for what was
all
your
right,
answer?
prepare for. I got a lot of answers.
There's only one answer to question of the day.
All right,
Don't-
and I'm going to bring this. I'm going to keep my answer from this morning. Prepare for battle. Battle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, and here's why. And I want everybody to watch the last David Goggins little video he put out, and he's sitting there, and he does a lot of these, but he's running in 42 degrees, and it's raining, and he's like, life throws every excuse at you to make it easy for excuses, and he's like, this is my excuse, right? And he's running in like crappy weather, like 42 and rainy, and it looks miserable, but he's loving it, right? And he says you got to prepare for the Coliseum of life, and he says prepare for the battle, you know, and he says stay hard. Anyway,
Did it pump you up?
it did. I watched it like 4 times. Like the
I
video.
got Pete pumped for today.
The video.
Just watch that before the workout.
Well, no, it was actually I watched it last night before I went to bed. I actually
Then you couldn't sleep.
because I wanted
I need to go
to.
up and do things.
I wanted to get up and run outside.
Boom.
Like no, if you watch this dude.
Wow, we should watch that before we have to run outside.
I mean, honestly, like it really works, and you just have to watch this guy. And if you don't know his story, you really like. This is one thing that I encourage you to look up. Hey, we got another watcher. Boom, 6:30. We're gonna see when they get off. Hey, what's up going on? Hey, say hi. Drop a wave. Drop a love. Drop a heart or something. Drop off already. 10 seconds. 10
Listen, but is there a
seconds.
way to like that we can see them
I know.
as soon as they pop on, so we can say hi?
I know, yeah.
So we know who they are. But okay, I gotta be real. I don't know who David
Goggins.
Yeah, if I saw him, I would know. Is there a way you can play that video, or is there no way?
Yeah, actually, watch. We can get real crazy and go this.
How long is the video? Is it quick?
Yeah. All right, this is a good idea, actually. Let
Yeah.
me see if I can do this. We're gonna stand by. We're actually pulling up a David Goggins video here, and I'm gonna see.
I'm really liking
You're liking which one?
and I'm like watching different things like of people that I really look up to or that I get good advice from, and I'll see some negative comments thrown in there, and I like see how they handle it too and like their response. So I'm like, wow, just like it's interesting. Oh yeah, I know this guy, and yeah, I think I've seen this, but let's
No,
watch
this
it.
he just came out with this one. He
okay,
always
okay,
does
okay.
this stuff, running and talking
running,
and
yeah.
motivational stuff, right?
All right.
All right. So what I'm gonna
Was
do
he a
here-
Marine or something? Looks like he was a Marine.
Huh?
He looks like he was a Marine.
Oh, no, a Navy SEAL.
Okay,
3-time
first.
Navy SEAL. So watch, let me see if I can get this correct. Watch. All right, so I'm going to switch this over. We're going to share the screen. I'm going to say boom. I'm going to, oh no, that's, okay, so watch. And then I'm going to blow this up. Can I blow this up full screen? Okay, boom. So now I'm sharing the screen. This guy, David Goggins.
It's 40-40.
Wait, there we go.
But no one cares about that. It's not about the rain. It's what the rain represents. Life is always giving you a test. Trying to give you a way out. Trying to give you an excuse not to show up. This is my excuse today. But guess what? You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life. No matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life. Prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%. Take it upon yourself to do that. Stay hard.
Stay hard. This guy, real deal. So I don't know if that worked. They're sharing that video. We're gonna see how that worked.
That was awesome.
David Goggins. Long story short, this dude is 400 pounds probably.
Like, is he doing flutter kicks now?
You saw that one too?
No.
No, he does
awesome.
it in the hotel with his chair.
1, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
This guy, absolutely, he was 400 pounds.
It makes me want to get down and do some flutter
Dude,
kicks.
I just
Dad.
want to run a mile right now. Like I just want to run. I just want to go.
This is cool. This is cool, man. I like it. No one has time.
Where is he at? Are we watching?
He's
it
right
again?
here somewhere, but I don't know where that is.
It's on still. Yeah, he's doing flutter kicks in here. It's pretty incredible. So, long story short, this dude, he was 400 pounds. A Navy SEAL History Channel video came on, and he was eating Doritos, and he was like, "I'm gonna be a SEAL. I'm gonna be a SEAL." And then he went out for walked probably like 50 yards and like was out of breath, and then he came back, he gave up, he was like, "I'm a failure, I'm suck, I'm not gonna do it." But then the next day he ran a little bit further and then a little bit further, right? And you just gotta hear this guy's story. I don't even want to give it away, but
Wow.
it's absolutely insane. And so he's extremely motivational. There's only a couple people that I follow. He is definitely one that I came across and heard. And if you haven't heard, a real good place to hear him is Joe Rogan podcast episode.
Ooh, I like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's a good dude.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah,
So
really
my
happy
answer,
with it.
prepare for battle. Prepare for battle.
Prepare for battle of life.
What are we going on here? Workout of the day? Let's check it. Where'd it go? There we go. Boom, here we go. Single arm dumbbell presses, Ave. We got single arm dumbbell presses. So you're working.
It's a lazy little day for.
It's a what? It's a what, you said?
You don't have to think too hard about dumbbell presses, you know?
No, you definitely don't need to think too hard about dumbbell presses. But what I wanted to do here is, number one, we had a leg day. It's been leg.
Breakup as needed. RX Plus is ran.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, we'll jump the gun here. So we'll talk workout real quick. So single arm, we're staying nice and tight in the core. Anytime that you strict press, the barbell is going to be different because now you're isolated, okay? So now you have isolated a heavier weight on one side. Ava's laughing. And so we have to press. We have to strict press, right? So we're staying nice and tight all the way overhead. The workout, you got 4 movements. You got pull-ups, hand release push-ups, sit-ups, and then double unders. And then Ava mentioned as written.
Back to the press, though, like one thing that you didn't mention is I see a lot of athletes struggle with this, including myself, but you got to really think about keeping that elbow in, all right, nice and tucked in. Elbow shouldn't be out to the side. You don't want the elbow to get loose. You want to keep it nice, tight into the body. Single arm press. Look for that. Elbow in.
Yeah, no, that is a definitely good point. Now, you mean just elbows directly underneath?
Yeah, like I try to think about my armpit glued to my side, right? Like the closer I keep it, the better, right? I don't want it to be out. You shouldn't be seeing my pits.
Yeah, so when you press, right, so you want your elbow to be directly underneath and then press straight up, right? We don't want, this isn't a bench press, or out here, right? So that's going to put a lot of taxing on our shoulder there. So
Yeah, I see it a lot. So, and if people out there, they decide to do these. Whoa, your legs.
we got the light going. Boom. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to fix it.
So just if you're doing these on your own, look it up. I mean, like, especially like if people don't know, I recommend, and not that it's one way right or the other, but if I really wanted to see like how the CrossFit standards, I would say single arm dumbbell press and just put CrossFit at the end. Like it helps, you know, just to see the difference. Yeah, the standards are a little different and then look a little different. So when I put CrossFit versus if I just kind of link it, Google search, you're going to maybe find something different. So just look for that.
Yeah, that's true. And another thing I want to mention, and I think it was Casey came up with this, in Wodify, there is a catalog of movements. And so if you see a movement that we put up here, single arm dumbbell press, in Wodify itself on your app or on your website, you can go in and it has a whole list. It just has a quick clip of whatever movement.
Yeah, but okay, yeah.
What else?
For our athletes, so Wodify is just our athlete tracking system that we use here. So like, I want to keep this like open to like has we're not just talking to our athletes. But anyways, Metcon. Did you do this?
I did, yeah. Jason and I did this together. Yeah, we, if you want to know my time, which you'll crush, I got 10:02.
No, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try 75 GHDs instead of just regular sit-ups today.
And you'll still beat my time. We'll see.
I don't know.
That's a lot.
Hand release push-ups,
I never thought about the GHD. Why didn't I even think about that? I would have done that. That's a game changer right there if you do that. Good luck to you. Hey, look, we're off time. Look at that. The clock went down and we're done. We're gonna stick to 20 minutes, right? I mean, we got class coming up here 9:30, but I feel like we can jam. I feel like we can jam longer. Don't you? Everybody's watching. Look, we got everybody watching. Look at this. Nobody's watching. What else, Abe? This is good. This is great content. This is good. All right, what else? Closing remarks? Anything you want to talk about? Anything was pressing?
No, but it's Happy Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Or what's for dinner?
Who's having tacos?
Oh, dude, you made that food last night, Abe? And you said, oh, everyone else, you got to save some for everybody else? There's none left.
I saw that.
Done. It was so good. What was in there? Chickpeas? Chickpeas is my thing now.
Yeah, chickpeas.
Chickpeas are amazing. If you don't know what I don't even know what chickpeas are. And no, they're not peas from chicks, right?
No.
Of course not. No, of course not. No peas from chicks. Or no chicks from peas. All right. What was it? What was it called? Did you name it?
No.
Ava's not, you're not, you don't really want to give out the food thing.
No,
like,
it's
legit.
not that I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to give out the food
You're not impressed,
thing.
or you're not like you don't think it was anything worth that people would enjoy because I crushed it.
I think people would enjoy it, but number one.
Oh.
Well, sorry, God. No, I don't know. But it is time to go.
It's time to go, she says. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining. Drop a comment, drop your answer, prepare for battle. Have a great day. See ya.